Psychic Scream feels bad, man. Getting a Wisp. Is this a tier 1 deck? I don't think it's a tier 1 deck, this deck. But I think it's a very good ladder deck at the moment in the current meta. Is Token Druid good in the meta? I think Token Druid is not so great in the meta. It's a tier 1 deck, but not great in the meta, because the meta is kind of settled around it now. The meta is very settled around Druid, in my opinion. So he can go Anduin, he can go Psychic Scream, let's see. That's very poor. Don't want to overextend too much. I think I play this, so I know I don't draw from it, but at least gets out of my hand. So if I have a turn I really want a Deathman's Hand, I don't get blocked. Wish there was a little bit more above 3 HP, because now Dustbreaker is kind of good. But he already played double Primal, played already a Twilight, so there's only one more Twilight in his deck. He probably has only one more Dragon, Dustbreaker plus one Twilight Drake. But he's very low in life already. I have a very poor hand though. I don't like this hand. It's a very bad hand because I don't have a shield block. I don't have Bring It Ons. These are cards that are so good. That's the meta is really bad with the Shaman and Mané. The meta is very good. We have a very good meta. This is one of the best metas we have ever had. And I've had a lot of different metas. He's gonna pick Psychic Scream. I don't think he has Anduin, but I cannot make the strongest read on that. We just do this and we see. Anduin will not have come down last turn, but it should have come down the turn before, in my opinion. Where I had the 6-9. Like, he would have played Anduin there. Can be a little dangerous if he has like a Cobalt and Cabal or something. Wow, so weak. Very weak play. Drawing very poor. Like, we have never had such a split meta as we have now. Like, this meta is very awesome. Very balanced. Maybe not all the decks are like feeling very new or fresh, but that can be. Just want to keep my armor game up too. Like, there has never been that... Like, if you look at the meta now, every class can get played. All the 9 classes are getting played. And they all have a very good shot in the Constructed. That has never been the case before. You can argue about some decks being around for quite some time here and there, or how or what, but the meta is very balanced. Mage? Yeah, Mage is good. Especially at high rank, Mage is very popular. Priest? Priest is fine. You have even Miracle, Combo Priest. And the more Mindless Priest. You have even you even have like some more wacky Quest and Quest Priest or something. The only deck that I really hate in this meta, and like really hate, is Shadowwalk Shaman. I think that deck is very not fun to play or play against. So we got the Deathman's Hand, so I could do this if I want. Ah, nobody saw that. That was a misplay. Oh. That was a misplay. Thijs. I think I want to get the Bring It Ons. I attacked with a 2-5 and a 4-10. I had to attack another one, and now I discarded Grom. The punish is real. It's okay. We're still in a good spot. Just want to go yip armor up next turn. Don't want to play bring it on. It's time for him to go into Anduin soon. I don't want to too overextend because he still has 2 Psychic Screams. Like 6 attack deals 6 damage. And if your opponent is at a life total of 13 and you deal 6 into that, he goes quite low, guys. So if you do some quick maths, you realize that this is pretty fine. I have to make sure I can still deal with all the minions that he plays, but I think there's not that much left. There's a lot of like baby minions left, with like clerics, pyro, one dustbreaker. Why don't you just bring it on? Because I help him. We just wait with the bring it on. It's not a 9-drop. What? Are you serious? I was more like, hey, Ysera please, and then this comes and I'm like, what is this even? Psychic Scream. Anduin, okay. So from now on we have to take a little bit different playstyle. Can't die here. Don't want to put too much bad cards in my deck. I wanted to put the bring it on in the deck. I didn't want to put Sentry in my deck. It's so bad draw for me. I'm not too happy with Warpath, but Colin dodged that. For Mind Blast, well, he only played 1 Visions, and that was used on a Psychic Scream. So the burn that he has now is 16. So as long as I'm above 16, I'm not gonna play my Bring It On. Because if I play Bring It On now, I might give him 2 extra damage, because he can combine hero powers better with his minions. He still has 2 Psychic Screams, so I guess this very often gets Psychic Screamed.
The shadows grow short.
Wow, that's very poor play. We don't have to increase this board. Let's say he goes Visions and he picks Mind Blast. Then he has 8 mana, he has 17 damage. He can have 17 damage if he has Visions, he picks Mind Blast. No, but then there isn't Mind Blast in the deck still. There's no way I die, you're right. 10, it's all 16. I just help him, I just often give him 2 damage if I play Bring It On here, so I don't want to do that. Like now he goes Psychic Scream, I probably go Tempo Rot Phase and Armor Up again. With Psychic Scream he only deals 2 damage. With 3 or might be dead. Well then he's still, that's what I calculated. But then he has to Visions Mind Blast. And if he Visions Mind Blast, that means there is a Mind Blast in the deck. So I already play around 3 Mind Blast, picking one up from Visions this turn, but it cannot even happen yet. But it can happen next turn. So we should keep it in mind. But you just help him with Bring It On. Like, I just often give him 2 extra damage because then suddenly his Pyro costs 0 mana, for example. Okay, so there he goes. My draws are getting worse though. I just want to draw my Bring It Ons. Oh, he had coin. Ooh, what does that mean? So let's say he has Mind Blast, and Orphitions, and then he picks Mind Blast. I don't think I can die at 17. I think he can deal max 16, but there is kind of some benefit of doing this now. With this. Because this is a pretty Oh, my Dragon Hatcher has value now, guys. If he Psychic Screen this and I draw Dragon Hatcher. Easy. Dragon Hatcher value! Poggers! Still have double Bring It On in the deck. There goes Psychic Scream.
Is someone injured?
Oh, he gives me that.
Do you like to play with fire?
How does he survive? You're dead. You are dead.
No. Your victory proves nothing.
My victory proves everything. My victory proves everything, guys. We played it very well. We played it very well, except the turn where I discarded 1 extra card. It's not too biggie, but that you shouldn't do that. It's kind of unnecessary, you know?